So yeah, I mean, I like Theo. It must have been tough. A lot of big characters in our dressing room. Go on, Ron. You got any stories on him by any chance?
I've got to be careful on Chopper because he's manager.
No, Theo.
Oh, Theo with him. My one with him was my best mate was manager of Ryman's in Tottenham Court Road, and I used to, when the close season was finished, I used to go up early and we'd go out on a Friday, but I used to go meet him after work, and I'd have a drink before I went there. So I used to go in there and we just I'm not being funny, mate. I used to like start wrecking the shop. And, just tell him, get him on the phone if you want. I won't swear too much on him, but yeah, I say like, get him on the phone. I just take a load of pencils and then. He
fucking owes me.
Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I used to run it down Tottenham Court Road, slinging them at people.
Trying to get your dough back off the fetus.
Yeah, selling pads, notepads for 99p.
Would he put his hand in his pocket though if need be?
I think, I don't know. I suppose they're all fairly tight, aren't they? Unless you got one who, can't, sound on the obvious, who just splashes the cash and that. But they all kind of look after the purse things, don't they?
Only what I see when, as I say just before that, like when the club was going the wrong way, like with the financial state of it, and he come in. I only heard what people were saying around the ground and what he'd done. You're a supporter, like I thought he put the club back on the right way.
Yeah.
But again, it's how you take the next step from the year when we had that good team, and we could have made another step. I don't think, me personally, I don't think he put enough money or had a look at it and thought, well, let's get 2 or 3 without letting 1 or 2 go and push for it. It's the holy grail, isn't it?
I think it was the season when we got promoted, and then we got the playoffs, got knocked out by Birmingham. That was the season, because he got Dion in, didn't he? Got Dion Dublin in. You needed like another two players like Dion. I think that was when just
that's just to get us over the line,
Yes,
he was, yeah.
I mean, they're on the chairman's back a bit now, wanting to spend. When we look back at you come through the ranks, we paid 10 grand for you, Robin, from Huddersfield.
And a box of
come
tracks.
3. It's possible, isn't it, to get players in on young players. But anyway, get away from the team. Last time I interviewed you, Tom, you summed up perfectly. You said, the football was great, we all saw the football. What we want to know is what we fucking didn't get to see as fans, you know what I mean? So, Calmont Road, which is the training ground, by the way, in case anyone didn't.
Yeah. Tell Bully.
He went, where? Calmont Road, he went, well, where the fuck's that?
McDonald's.
Yeah, behind McDonald's.
Stevie Clarence running back and forth from McDonald's to goals. Doing shuttles.
I remember Clancy night, he'd be on the 7, he'd always do like a good warm down, so like a mad warm down.
That's because he's never done fucking with training.
Who's this CLARIDGE?
He'd turn up, basically you'd have to just be on the training ground, wouldn't you? You'd be on the pitch for like half 10, you know what I mean? So CLARIDGE would just come in his hard blue, like BM, it was like a dusty one, 20 past 10. And he'd always get out, he'd always train in sacky bottoms, like no
it was Portsmouth gear though, wasn't it?
It was all Portsmouth gear, right? But he didn't give a fuck, you know what I mean? Because it was just CLARIDGE, so he'd just get out, park his car on the grass, walk onto the training ground, there's our dusty rubbers on and that, and he'd train, and then after training, he was worn down, but either he blasted on the treadmill, or there was a bookies next to the bell, and what he'd do is, his warm down would be, he'd run up to the bookies, with all his cash down his sock, like that, right? So I remember coming out one day at the training ground, and then I was just, like I lived in by Shortland, so I'm going up that way. And he's flying down the fucking pavement. It's getting fucking scary. So we got half on, half off the pavement, just floored it, and all the wheels are spinning, and carriages like that in the fucking edge.
He's sweating up there, wasn't he?
Yeah. And then he was always complaining when he had a bad ticket. He had a bad half, because he had to have these pills, apparently. I'm pretty sure this is the truth. You had to have these pills because he had an heart condition. And then what he done was, the sun affected him also, so he always have to wear his sacky bottoms, because like his legs would have to be exposed and that. So it was like one thing led to another, so he'd be legging up with these sacky bottoms on, and a fucking went after him and fucking sent him into an edge.
He was the palest man in the world, by the way. I'm ginger, so I've got to be anyway. The freckles make me a little bit darker, but he was a pale man. Was he? He was called Kevin the Fruit Bat. Whenever I was out again, he always had the bowl of fruit.
That's right, yeah.
You know, like you go up there to get the old fruit salad, and there's cladges like that. Then he's got all his spit on it. And all
that. Was he horrible, was he?
Oh, he was an horrible man. He was horrible.
Lovely.
He really don't do it, but to look at him, he looked like a young stepson, didn't he?
No, it's the thing. When I left Millwall, I played against him a few times. I remember at Wickham, I come out of Grimsby and I just see him there and I thought, he ain't changed a bit. Yeah. Straight away, I'd give it to him like, you are bastard, like a bit more, and he'd go like that, you know, he'd say, you cancel. That's what he used to call me. You cancel scum. Low life, he used to call me like, he goes, you never change. He said, you're a grown man now, and you're still saying things like that to me. Yeah. And I was like, why are you in the game, you old bastard?
I tried to get him for the channel actually, and he's quite keen to do it. He wanted dough, sorry boys. I got myself in his shit there. And then,
I think that's a shock.
And then he went, and then when he found out we weren't associated with the club, and he fucked it off. Like, he was like, well, no, you've got a bit arsey with me. But what happened when didn't he get the manager's job at Millwall?
Yeah, he did.
Was it after you boys left or?
Yeah.
And he fucking lasted about 30 days or something.
Yeah.
Then he sent like a YT to pick his fucking car up from the airport or some shit like that.
I rang him to try and come back. I was always at Bristol Rovers having a shot at times, so I rang him fucking said, get me any chance to get me back, and just, nah, I can't do that, I can't do that.
It's when Jeff Barney took over as well,
Yeah.
because there was a thing of like people trying to, like the old boys trying to go back, but I think there's just no dough there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was just
that's
no
what-
dough
I think
there.
that's
Like,
what kind of
and-
job, wasn't it?
yeah, it was, people were turning around and saying,
So was it Colin Lee was there?
I think he took over after him, didn't he? Yeah.
that's what I mean. Now you think of it, the manager's like,
Yeah,
yeah, forgot about him. Forgot about
Mm.
Colin Lee.
So,
I'll tell you a story about him as well.
Go on.
Right? Like what he just said there, right? He used to always the last one in. He had the biggest bunch of keys as well, didn't he?
right, Colin Lee?
Yeah, no, Claridge.
Oh, Claridge.
Yeah, and he'd have the biggest bunch of keys, like, and I thought, what the fuck, no, I don't know, you know what I mean, with him.
School janitor.
Yeah, you might have had the keys to Broadmoor or Savile. You don't know. But he had these keys, and I remember he went to me, I finished training early, and I had to get away to get home. So he's parked across the gate, because as I said, everyone was just pulling up, and he's the last one in. So I've got these keys, I'm looking for this key to start this motor, so I've started it. We'll go to start it, and I look down, there's a dirty set of pants on the gear, like stick, like, I'm like, dirty bastard, so, like, throwing them over. And I always say this to people, I'm always remember, I've gone like that, and I've looked round, he had the most money in the footwell of this motor. The footwell was stacked.
And Claridge?
Yeah. I just froze, you know?
Always,
Like,
yeah, that looks like words on gum. He's always
and I laughed. I went like that.
it's not sleep with it or nothing.
Yeah, it was
Good
chocolate.
But I remember that, I just always remember that in my head, like with him, I moved the car and I just see the skiddies on there, I was like, and I looked down and just the whole footwell full of gold.
You fucking need some.
I'd get out, I'd fucking hell.
It's not when you bought that RS
Pleasure.
that popped up quick.
I know, he was a good player. He was a good player, and he know what, for the likes of, I know Tony as well, playing at the back, if, you know, you could give him a ball from about 50 yards, big boot up there, he would hold on to it, and he'd get something and just relieve a lot of pressure off you. Well, the whole team really, not just that, but he was nice. And a nice bloke as well, really.
He was, yeah.
And we'll cut him off.
Well, I am no.
He was funny, man.
Yeah,
He was the character.
It was a bit of a weird.
Yeah,
He loved the what?
He loved when you out and about him. He was in the house one night, would not stop dancing.
Dancing, yeah, that's
Fucking
right.
lunatic he was. Honestly, I was going to get drunk, I'll start dancing, but he was just straight up there. I think it was actually out with my missus one time, and hooked 3 or 4 other friends. He's taking all them all night on the fucking dance floor. I'm like, yeah, happy days. You stay up there, me and Saz at the bar getting our vodkas in, man. Hey, more than sweating.
Yeah, sweating up. Yeah, you know what he did? Yeah, in Sweden, he was exactly the same. Remember going when we went to Sweden?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a night
Pre-season.
Pre-season, played Gothenburg in one of them stadiums there. And he was there and we got let out that night. And yeah, there were quite a lot of other stories there, but there was quite a few, but he was there and he was flying all sorts of shapes, man. I was like that.
He's right, all sorts of shapes.
I mean, you'll be gone tomorrow, man.
Not dodgy sick of yours.
Yeah, he was
Not dodgy nails.
sweating though, sweating.